Hello, nerds of this earth, and welcome to Fallout, the original, where we have here a T... 45? 51? Let's go with 51. Might be 4. I can't remember. It's one of the power armors. It's not Exo 1 because that didn't exist in the past until it did in Fallout 4. So yes, welcome to Fallout. This is a new series I'll be doing because I thought, well, I kind of want to play old games, because old games, you know, sort of like the early 2000s, late 90s, they seem to be quite good. NetHack, for example, that's surprisingly popular, considering it's, as far as I'm aware, a game that not many people know about, and it's from 1986, although the one I play on the channel a few times, and the other person, Bill, you know, played that, you know, it's the 2003 graphical user interface version that actually uses, like, 8-bit images. Was it 16-bit? Maybe no, it's 16-bit images instead of like using like the @ symbol for yourself. Anyway, so I thought, right, so I could either, you know, go through Star Trek 4 Elite Force again. I have Elite Force 2, but I haven't really thought about using that. I tried to see if I have Star Trek Away Team. Not have, but tried to get that working. And oh, the disk drive's still open on my computer from when I took the DVD out. Okay, put that back in. Yeah, and that's just like, oh no. So I thought, okay, what else could I play? What games do I have? Because, you know, I was looking at the, oh, it's putting this on. Okay, no, I don't care, Mr. Man. Mr. Man, yes, really long arms. So, also, apologise about this. I tried to get rid of this once, but it just didn't go. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, so, yeah. So I was looking through my Steam library, and I couldn't see anything, and I was looking through my analytics yesterday, and I just sort of see, like, any, like, peaks of, like, views, and it's sort of, like, straight away, there's a big sort of spike. You'll probably see this in the 3rd anniversary video in a month, or, is it a month, or is it a few? I think it's a month. July. What's it? Oh, is it? Wait, hang on a minute. Oh, shit. Anyway... Wait, when... wait. Has my YouTube channel already been 3 years old? You know what? Think about that later. So, you have like a big spike as soon as I, like, start uploading videos, which I don't know why, but okay. And then it sort of dips down and sort of slowly rises, and then there's some sort of big spikes of equivalent sort of, you know, 60 views a day, which is the most I've pretty much ever had. And then, or maybe a little bit less. Anyway, and then sort of, you know, just goes up and down like a tsunami. You know, up and down. Oh, look, there's a thing on the table. Anyway, yeah, so it goes up and down, and then it's slowly been decreasing since then for the past year. Yeah, a couple of bumps, but it's mostly just been sort of decreasing, unfortunately. And that's pretty much because I stopped playing since Solar Empire Rebellion, but I'm also going to say it wasn't just since Solar Empire Rebellion, it was a different series. You know, this is sort of before Fallout, because I think when I played Fallout 1, this is a terrible idea, playing Fallout 1, isn't it? Yeah, when I played Fallout 4, that's kind of when I was playing a game that got me very few views, and then I decided, you know what, I've played Star Trek Commander 3 loads, let's stop playing that, which is going to also lower the view count, as that was certainly the most successful series on the channel. And now, because of this most recent series, I've been blabbering on for what, like 4 minutes, Christ. But yeah, it's, I haven't actually tested the audio if this is good or not. It's probably fine. I'll do that. I'll go away. So, yeah, what was I saying? It was something about words. Good one, Brain. Oh, this is copyright 997 by Interplay. Good old Interplay, they make good games. Love, Star Trek games. So, what was I saying? Peaks in views, going down, not playing since Solar Empire. Oh yes, since Solar Empire Rebellion is, because of the most recent series I did, that's now probably the highest... The video, the sort of the series that the game that I've played the most of in videos, because I've probably got, what, like 200 videos on that now? Probably, yeah. In Fallout was like 120 or whatever, Fallout 4. And then there's this! The game that I played for 3 days, completed in three days, spent about 30 hours on it when I was really quite badly depressed. So, hey! Anyway, let's start this up. And I'm gonna not speak, so in case there's audio issues, I will not be massively quiet. New game. Oh yeah, I have to actually first create a character. So, you know, you got 3 people you could be, you know, like fat bloke, Russian, or charismatic dude, or just create your own character. And the first time I created my own character, I was called None because I didn't realise that was a name changing thing. So I basically based on myself, so, you know, force, strength, higher perception, intelligence, average, you know, stuff like that. which isn't that good. Having 4 strength isn't very good. It's not. Also, that's quite small on the screen, but it's also quite small on this screen anyway. Anyway, maybe we should try and make this a bit bigger. Good Old Games, I think, is better for recording. I've got this on Steam, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, so... Going all around the place, aren't I? Yeah, so I kind of based this on myself, and which meant I couldn't use, you know, heavy weapons, which, you know, isn't that helpful, and I was... Death Claws, they're terrifying in that place where I have to clear out Death Claws. I spent a good sort of 2 hours trying to do that, not realising after I kill all the Death Claws upstairs, I have to go into a basement to take out the Death Claw, like, mother thing with, like, eggs and stuff. So, well done me. So, yes, anyway, let's create a character, something that's good for the wasteland. So instead of, you know, something, you know, representing me, let's have something with decent strength, decent endurance. That'll help with, like, damage resistance and stuff, I think. Yeah, probably. Perception, what is that? That sort of sequence. Sequences, yeah, that's quite a... I think that's fine. What's that increase over there? Increases some of those. Cool. Well, I'll have perception at sort of... Just everything on 6. You know, that's... No, maybe not. What does luck do? That's critical chance. Is that only critical chance? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, probably. Well, criticals are good. But... We'll have 5% chance criticals. Don't know if you can improve that or not. Right, also this is the older type of Fallout, the Fallout that isn't Fallout 4, the Fallout that's, you know, a sort of, a proper, what's the word, proper, like, thing. That's perfectly described. You know, it's got a lot of details, you know, and all the perks, like, for example, let's just take, you know, good-natured, has benefits and negatives, so, your combat skills start out at a lower level, but first aid, doctor, speech, and barters are improved. So, you know, you're not as good as weapons, but you're better at, like, healing stuff. But in Fallout 4, you'd just be, you know, better at healing stuff rather than, you know, having the negative. So yeah, that's the thing. And a bit of Fallout 3 as well. Then there's New Vegas, which is basically, hey, it's first-person Fallout 2, which is good. So what's going on? I've not actually played New Vegas. Well, I've played for about 2 hours in total, and then Fallout 3 is probably about 30 hours, and then Fallout 4 I have about 450 hours. I should stop talking about that. Fallout 2 I've not really played too much. I like Fallout 1. Anyway, so I'm going to choose a character. I think I'll probably just do an edit here, because I'm just going to spend ages doing this. You see, this is an optional trait. I don't know if it... Is this actually optional? Can you start without enabling those? Probably. But yeah, this is an optional trait that, as far as I'm aware, doesn't have a negative. So I'm going to probably do that. I'll probably get gifted. Is that the thing that improves? Yeah, that's that. I'll probably get gifted, because that seems like quite useful. So, you know, less skills to start. Oh, that's actually, yeah, that's not great with all those skills. Well, I can make them back later on. 5 less action points per level, but you are a lot better. And then skilled is presumably the other way around. Well, you know, you get blah 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 blah. Yeah, every 4 level you will gain a program every 4 level. Wait, hang on. By some strange twist of fate, people around you die violently. You always see the worst way a person can die. This is a strange thing. I don't know what this... It's not very specific, is it, bloody mess? You know, in Fallout 4 it's like 5% extra damage, and then watch out for flying eyeballs. But this is just... It's not very specific. It's not really I think it's just everyone explodes. You know what, I'm going to go with gifted. It's not great for the thing, and I've got no big guns capability, but you know, whatever. So let's go... let's also improve my small guns to 53. That's quite a big improvement. Okay. Energy weapons I'll probably leave. I mean, they're good, but anyway. Unarmed is already quite high. Okay, melee weapons, nah. Throwing, that's adequate. First aid is good. Doctor, that's good for crippled limbs. That's good for just healing, I think. Maybe a bit of an improvement in Doctor. Don't really get much in the way of crippled limbs. You might, I don't know. Sneak, and that's kind of thing I do like. Lockpick, steal... Traps, science, repair, speech. Yeah, that's trying to talk my way out of stuff. Barter, gambling, outdoorsman. Yeah, sure, that'll do. Oh, let's actually change my, you know, name to something like, sure. Good. So I am a 25-year-old male who's quite good with strength, quite perceptive, quite endurance-ive, sure, fairly charismatic, fairly intelligent, pretty good at the old agility, and not that lucky, but still. I'll lower that and add a bit more to endurance. Or strength. No, I think strength would be... or charisma. Charisma's quite good in this. Okay, sure. Can I get another one of these? No, okay. Presumably I can... yeah. Okay, so I've got 26 health, which I think is sort of how much I had sort of mid-game the previous time I played this, because the previous time I played this I had about 4 strength and 4 perception. Also I had small frame as well because, you know... And I had small frame and fast metabolism. Not necessarily great traits. I tried to base it on myself. But anyway, yeah, now I've got fast shots, so I do more damage in... No, I do... Yeah, I can attack more in VATs and stuff. Or the combat thing. And gifted, which just gives me loads of that, but less of this. Which, you know, quite a big penalty with these, isn't it? How much does that take away? So that's 8. Normally that's 7. Oh, it's like 9. Okay, that's not too bad. Anyway, so that's not really saying anything. No good. Well, let's start. Face!
You're here. Good. We've got a problem.
You have a very wide nose.
The controller chip for our water purification system is
I love the
giving up
music
the
in
ghost.
this.
Can't
What
make another one,
ghosts?
and the process is too complicated for a workaround system.
I mean, it just looks like a wire, but okay.
We're running out of drinking water.
Whoa!
No water, no vault.
Let's get some concrete and steel. You can make a water purifier. Just dump it on the surface, drink from that. That's how you do it in Fallout. 4, not 1.
I think we're the only hope we have.
Whoa!
You need
Normal
to
video game plot.
find us another controller chip.
Sure will. I'll need to edit the
We
audio.
have 4 to 5 months before the vault runs
4
out
to
of
5. Exactly 150 days.
that chip.
Mm-hmm.
We marked
Just
your
one thing
map
to do.
with the location of another vault. Not a
That
bad
doesn't really
place
look
to
like the
start it.
surface of where it is, but okay.
Look, just be safe.
Nah. I'll die to a rad roach. Are they in this? No, they're not. I'll die to a rad scorpion. Oh, I used this bit in a video. This bit here. Where you sort of walk out of here and you're like, oh, look at me, I'm walking. Oh. Yeah. Walking. Oh, it looks like a first-person shooter, but it's not because it's a top-down isometric thing. Is it isometric or is it something that's not quite isometric? I don't know. I might be thinking of what Van Buren would have been. Not too sure. Anyway. Oh, look, there's a cave. With a ceiling. And there's no skeleton there. Interesting. However... What's that red thing to my left? I think it was just a panel lit up by a light. So, you know, no skeleton there, and then, you know, skeleton right here that you can loot for some ammo and a knife. So that's good. Oh, that looks quite small. So yes, anyway, take all of this. And now we are in the music that's, I think, plays when you're in the last part. Okay. So yeah, this is the original Fallout here. This is, very fun. There's some rats here, which are just, you know, normal rats. They're not like, well, cave rats, you know, they're not... Let's speak to the rats. Okay, let's look at the rats. Oh, it looks unhurt. Right, so, yeah, this is Fallout. If you hold down shift, I think you can see, like, if there's anything around here. Is this anything? That just looks like a pile of bones. I don't suppose I can loot that, can I? No, that's just open inventory. Okay, well, you can't loot rats, so I'd suggest just running past all of this over to the light. Run to the light. Go. I'm being attacked by a rat. Cool. No zooming in, which would be potentially nice, but anyway. Right, let's go into my inventory and get out a gun and knife. And say, hey, this only costs 4 action points. Screw you. Oh, 95. Very nice. Why can't I choose anything that isn't VATS? This feels somewhat weird. Okay, well, I'm glad I have 95 attack on you. That's very good. Why is there no... right click just for... That's odd. Yeah, anyway, get down here. And try not to get attacked by any rats, because they're kind of useless. Except that's well, they're good at XP, I suppose, and I do have, you know, apparently an incredibly high chance to hit them. Why can't I use VATS? That's... I mean, Oh no, I did hit it. Okay. Well, you know, I was gonna say I don't have a good. Come on, die. There we go. Shot a rat twice now. Okay, good. Died from 2 hits. Right. Good. Well, go over here, and let's get out of this place and save the vault. 13, which I think only. I think the voltaic experiment there. Yes, I think the voltaic experiment there was just. Hey, let's see what happens if a vault said, hey, you should stay closed, but you've got a broken water chip, so someone has to go out. I think that was the experiment there, although I think this was, yeah, this was kind of said before the time where Volta experiments were actually a thing. So, yes, I think it was talked about in Fallout 2. Anyway, and then expanded one in 3 and stuff. So, yes, to the west, that's the west, you see natural light for the first time in your life. The outside world. What's the outside world look like? Jesus, that's quite bright. Okay, let's keep the guns closed. Right. I mean, you know, all I could see was a reflection of the sun in some leaves. Anyway, yeah, so, oh, look, for the first time in your life. Oh, looking at the outside world. Oh, it's a horned kangaroo, because apparently we're in Australia or something. Cool, well, let's go. And now we are outside, because this is what the outside world looks like. Also, if you do, is this just the outside? Yes, this is the cave entrance. Okay, go ahead. So you can now travel the world. So if you want to, I wonder if you could go. You know, I'm gonna save here. I have to go to the thing first. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Right, I'm gonna save, and I'm just gonna see if I can do something. Let's save here. See, these are all the other saves I've had, but basically I'll just get rid of those. So yes, I did a copy of the saves from the first game played. Anyway, let's go over here because there's a thing over here, and I wonder if it's somewhere. That's actually somewhere you can go to early on. Because if so, I think it's more around here. But if so, that would be very interesting. I think it isn't existing here. Okay, just go there and then, yeah, okay, go over there then. Okay, let's go to Vault 15. Or, you know, Shady Sands. Oh, there's a bit in the, I like how this is the most pointless walk ever, and I've used already a few days. Anyway, oh shat, is this an attack? Don't die. What's this? You nearly fall over, some rough terrain, environment. Okay, so it's basically fine. This is very thin. It's like I'm watching, you know, actually no, this is even wider screen for films, really. So yeah, anyway, go to Vault 15. There's a bit in Fallout 4 where there's like Nick Valentine, and he is like under one of the beds in his office, or well, one of the two. There's like a file about the mysterious stranger, and that is. Ooh, I'm going a lot faster now. I'm out of the hills. Oh look, it's a place. Go here where it's nice and safe and Shady Sands. And it's like, oh well, I'm investigating the mysterious stranger, and there's a very old report from Shady Sands. And I find that I just thought, oh, that feels nostalgic. Oh, sounds nostalgic. Anyway, yes, let's put my weapon away before they think I'm an evil person. Inventory, put the knife away, and swap. So I should have VATS. What do I have VATS? That's the wrong button. There's no, I can't. Okay, just end combat. Right, let's go. So, hello, Person McFace. Hello, I'd like some information. What is this place? It's a peaceful community. We have our own irrigation system, and can grow our own food. We were not plagued by raiders and rat scorpions, we would have no problems. Yeah, that sounds about right. Tell me about the rat scorpions. Rat scorpions, people who are killing the Brahmins since the two-headed cows. You know, not a week goes by without someone getting poisoned. And oh look, it's changed. It took me ages to realise I could just scroll through here like this. That took me way too long. I was just like, right, I have to read this really quickly, and then oh, it's gone. Oh, how do I get the thing? You could just click preview as well and be like, oh look, some stuff. Wait, preview or review? Review, so you can review the person. 3 out of 10. It's not a week goes by. It's like, oh, rat scorpions. Everything's terrible. Look, it's the peoples and everything's all terrible. Oh, we need to do some stuff. Speak to Arnesh or whatever his name is. Ardesh, that's the one. So, you know, you could take me to the rat scorpion caves. I'm not going to do. Well, I might do that later when I have actually equipment. But for now, no. Tell me about the raiders. Oh, several groups of raiders. One, the Khans were sort of southeast of here. Fantastic. Barter. Always barter with people. You never know what they might have. And you can barter and be like, oh, give me this rope. And I'll give you a knife. just one of them. The barter system in this is a bit crap. Have all the flares, because I don't think they're useful at all. And don't give me all of your money. All of your money. And I'll keep one of the flares. And you can have... Yeah, is that good? Yes, good. There we go. Not exactly the greatest trade. I could have got another couple of quid from that, but it's fine. So there we go. Done. Good. Here's a dog. You can't speak to a dog, and here's another person. Speak to the person. It's like, well, shady sand traveller, my name's someone. My job here is to greet strangers. Why is it strangers? That's not really something I really... Outside of being a child, I don't think I've ever heard anyone say the word strangers. Except for in, like, games. So it's like, hello, strangers. It's like, you know... I don't know. Anyway, what's going on? Yes, we have problems. Tell me about yourself. Okay, I'm from a vault. There was a big issue, and it was overcrowded, and then everyone fought, and everything exploded, and oh, it was really good, and then everything's terrible. And then you could be... I'm being very random with this. Anyway, where is this vault? It's east of here. What do you have? Money. Do I have anything that I could exchange for some money? How much is this worth? 100. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, okay. Short talk, and I think that's about it. Tell me about the rest of the world. I don't know much about the rest of the world. Where can I get better equipment? There's a person somewhere, and you can go to places. Tell me more about bartering. It's not really... It's kind of a... You know, it's kind of an easy concept, isn't it? Yeah, like, I want this... I have this that I don't need. Do you want this? It's kind of a... that sort of thing. Anyway, yeah, that's all. Bye. I realise if you don't know much about Fallout, you might want to, you know, read about all this. But I don't like reading, and I'm not good at, like, reading out loud. And it's all terrible. So I thought, let's just wing it. Right, can I steal from this? The answer to that is yes. Right, I can steal a Walker Ranger magazine. That's not what it's called, but whatever. So yeah, you can just go and steal things from bookshelves and stuff. So there are some good things, but it does sometimes involve stealing. And then you can just open up your inventory, use this, and I think this stays forever. So just, I think that like this gives you like better, like, what is it? Oh, it's changed the day. Yes, there's like better wilderness survival, which I think gives you. That's the wrong one. Well, maybe something better here, like traps or something. But gives you better. No, cancel. Gives you better, like maybe an outdoorsman skill or something. I don't know. Anyway, also I love the music in this. Isn't it lovely? Really nice. And here is some weirdo thing. It's like, oh look, it's a place of hope and peace, and oh, in the square. It's not really a square; it's a rectangle. And well, actually, no, it doesn't. It's not even a rectangle because it goes weird there. Anyway, yes. What's in this house? I think it's just a. Oh no, this is the doctor's place, isn't it? You could like label it, couldn't you? Just have like a red cross there, or maybe a green cross. As having the red cross is kind of illegal, apparently. Well, not illegal, but like not good for business. Oh, it's a finely crafted pot. Then you can just go around here and be like, yo, Mr. McDude. Oh, hello, my name's Radzio. How can I help you? I've been poisoned. Nothing you can do that about that. Bye. I think you have some. Do you have some good thing to trade? Do you have a like doctor magazine? No, you just have some stim packs and money. Okay, well I could give you that stuff. I need healing. No. Hello again. Just stopping by. Nice. Goodbye. Okay, and then you're someone who I think just is. Yeah, that's again just as much. And then you can try and loot things once, and then people are like, oh, don't do stuff. Sounds good. You can accidentally pick up a potion in Skyrim or something, and then everyone will turn against you. Or you could be like, I'm just going to look at this bookcase, and then people are like, no, don't do this. And then I think, nice to see you. Well, that's nice. But yeah, and then I think the majority of the time it's just like, oh, don't steal my things. And then if you try it again, then they'll go hostile. And then the entire town will try and kill you. In fact, here's the thing. Why are there so many dogs here? Like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably more in the farming area. There's at least 5 dogs here. And how many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, I think. Not 19. There's probably about another, like, 20 people. So there's probably about 30 people here. Maybe 33 if you include dogs as people, which they're not their dogs. Anyway, what's going on now? In here, going around. Oh, look, it's the corner. And there's a person who I think he just doesn't... Yeah, it's just a peasant. And then, oh, look, it's one of the very few spoken people. And by spoken people, I mean people who actually speak to you. I've been recording this for 30 minutes, Jesus Christ. Okay, small village with the rest of her exploring. That's a lie. What? It's from a vault, and I need a water chip.
I shall believe you.
Wanderer.
For now.
Yeah,
You may enter
wanderer.
shady sands, but be warned, your every move will
What?
be watched.
Yes, fine. I don't care, just as long as you're not pointing guns at me all the time. Which you don't, because I don't think anyone here really has any guns. Ask a few questions. Questions, that's one. Other towns. Junktown. Lovely place.
From stories, I'm certain there are cities south of that.
Yep, like the main city. Whatever that is. What's that called? Gravetown. No. What's it really called? California, that's the one. No, that's just the state. What's the place in California? What's the city? You know what? Sod it. Thanks.
Certainly.
More questions? What's going
Oh,
on here?
yes. Great packs of rad scorpions are
Lovely.
killing our herds.
I think it's
We
only
don't know
20
where they're
people
from,
who...
and no matter
Well,
how
20,
many
like,
we kill,
separate,
there's
like, faces that
always
speak.
more.
2 of them in Shady Sands, and a couple of them Brother to Steel. And then one of them's the Master, who you'll probably find out about later if you don't know. I think one of them's a super mutant. Oh yeah, definitely. A few other people. Yes, go on.
And now the monsters are attacking my people.
And that's
Roslo
that.
is trying to find a cure for their poison, but I'm not sure how it goes.
Well, you could just get some medics. That works when I go into the glowing sea in Fallout 4. I'll help with my 10mm pistol.
Please talk to Roslo. He possesses far more information on these creatures than I.
I'm just gonna barter with you. Oh look, your eyes are closed. You look weird. So, yeah, you have nothing I really want. Cool. Is that everything? Okay, done. Also, is that sort of cloak here? Is that just like a brown version of the purple thing that the Cathedral people have? I don't know. Anyway, I'm talking about things. If you've not ever seen or played Fallout, then you might not have any idea what I'm talking about. But anyway, this is a really good game. It's slow. That's the issue with, like, the modern life. It's like, oh, there's stuff going on. Oh, look. So, like, you know, in Fallout 4, it's like, oh, look, there's people with mini nukes running towards me, and other people at the side of me with pipe rifles and laser rifles charging, firing at me. I'm like, oh, take out the Supians, bang, bang, bang. Oh, look, there's... So, oh, what was that? Okay, I thought I just went to that. It's like, oh, people, bang, bang, bang. Oh, shoot, shooty, bang, bang. But in this, it's just like, okay, right, so, there's 4 super mutants there. This is all turn-based. Right, what should I do? Let's use my pistol, and then open up VATS, which for some reason I can't use at the moment, target them in the groin, and fire. Okay. And now the companion fires a rifle. And then now we wait. Super mutant fires. 1 damage dealt. Super mutant fires. Deals 1 damage dealt. So, I mean, you won't be fighting super mutants at the end, but whatever. But super mutant fires. Doing critical hit. You die. So it's very much a different sort of... It's a lot less sort of like... I mean, it still could be quite tense. It's like, oh no, I'm going to explode. But it's sort of... It's not so fast-paced. And that's the thing about, like, modern things. I'll probably end now. But I was watching a while back, well, about a month ago, maybe. I've been, well, you know, now, but I've been rewatching all the Star Treks in chronological order. So by the time you get to DS9 and Voyager, you're sort of swapping between them all the time. But whatever. And late TNG. But I was watching TNG, and then sort of going over to Deep Space Nine, and there's such a wide variety, or such a difference in the sort of the pacing, and I think that like if you made something that was the Next Generation these days, Star Trek Next Generation, it wouldn't really be watched because it's not really exciting, or like it's a lot more theatrical. As opposed to Deep Space Nine, which is like, hey, look, there's some stuff, and there's the interesting, and this keeps your attention. But with DS9, with TNG, it's less sort of, less attention grabbing, but still great. But it's just something about it's less sort of less modern. I think it's just there's not as much going on. So that's, you know, a good thing, I suppose. But anyway, that's this. Oh look, here's a person who's cooking food, and you can say, hey, the food smells nice or something. And then go into here and be like, oh look, here's a bed. Is there anything I can steal? Stealing. There's a table there. Hey, look, there's a thing. Can I steal this? Yes. Take this. The good thing is... Oh, that's some rocks. Don't need that. In Fallout... Is that what that is? Rocks, isn't it? Yes. Granite. Good. So, it's a rock! Upgraded version of mini... Wait, what? Upgraded... Wait, what? What is... Is that a joke? I hope that's a joke, but I'm going to take them anyway. In Fallout 2 you get... Oh, no, I've got the thing button. If in Fallout 2 you can just click take all rather than, you know, individually doing that. Yeah, there are issues with Fallout 1, but it's a good game either way. Great story. There's some people trying to... Well, they're like some old downloaded mods that you can download of people trying to make a bit of this... a bit of Fallout 1 in Fallout 3's engine, which doesn't... Which is sort of like, hey, we did all of the missions in Vault 13 and did a bit of Vault 15 and did a bit of Shady Sands and did a bit of Junktown. Last update 2014. Woo! Oh, 15 or something. But yeah, so it would be good to have a modern recreation of Fallout 1 because, you know, in a more sort of first person. I mean, it's not really meant for first person, but the fact is that I should probably move out of your way. But yeah, this has been Fallout. Next episode will probably be up tomorrow. And yes, it's not an exciting game, but it's a good game. And that's something you don't get these days. Especially good games. It's usually just, hey, revenge, oh, look, you killed someone, now I will go on a mass... It's basically nothing but revenge these days, isn't it? It's just like, no, like, Fallout 4, revenge. Fallout 3, not revenge. But, you know, that's not really modern, that was from 2008, which is still fairly... What, 8? 10? 8? 8? 8? Yeah, 8. 2008. Oh, that was Fallout 3, wasn't it? Sure, let's go with 2008. But yeah, you know, a lot of things, like, you know, I can't think of examples, but, you know, a lot of modern games is just like, hey, revenge, and, oh, unless it's, you know, something like a driving game that's just, hey, let's be the best driver in the world, or whatever. Anyway, what's going on? Yeah, sure, goodbye. Patreon, Twitter, and subscribe and likes, but yes. Stay focused. It's my advice to myself, which I'll never use, but okay. Goodbye. Ah, dear.